Good afternoon, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people. Today is February 1st, 2021. And as I begin this video, it is 12:12 p.m. Just wanted to share that with you guys. This could be a very important message. And what I am going to be sharing with you is I want to look at the timelines from all the events that took place in 2017, the major events. And I want to share some things with you. If we walk through this, I think you'll be able to see what I see and how all of this connects. Okay. Now we've been watching between the election and then Hanukkah and then the inauguration up through to B Shvat, which is from November 4th, December 14th. We saw the Great Conjunction of December 21st, the inauguration of January 20th, and now we have just gone past to B Shvat on the Hebrew calendar. Okay, January 29th. Right now we're at February 1st. So as we were watching Ascension Day of May 25th, 2017, Obama at the Brandenburg Gate in Berlin on Ascension Day, we saw that 1260 days brought us to 11/5/2020, which is the day of the election, or right there in that window. 1290 days was December 5th, 2020, and we saw the beginning of the rollout of the vaccinations there between the beginning of December and December 14th, the actual vaccinations that took place in the United States on midweek Hanukkah. And then from Ascension Day, 1,335 days brought us to Inauguration Day, January 19th and 20th, 2021. Then we were watching the timeline from Pentecost, June 4th, 2017, which was Israel's 70th Pentecost, also the 50-year anniversary of the retaking of Jerusalem from the Six-Day War. June 4th, 2017, 1,260 days brought us to November 15th, 2020. 1,290 days brought us to midweek Hanukkah. The amazing signs there between the middle point of the two great American eclipses, plus the 1,290 days from Pentecost and the Electoral College, the total solar eclipse over South America, all the signs that we were watching, especially the rollout of the vaccinations on December 14th, midweek Hanukkah. And then the end of that timeline, 1,335 days, was Tu B'Shvat. Now we have the revelation of the color purple that was found in Israel. We have the breaking of the Abraham Accords, the deal of the century being called dead by the Biden administration as they're redoing their deals with the Palestinian administration. And then we had the connection between the vaccination and the renewal of Obamacare, so that all of the vaccinations that are going to be done in the United States will be under Obamacare. And all of this is connected to Joe Biden and his relationship with Barack Obama as his vice president when Barack Obama was in office. Okay, so those first two timelines brought us to Tu B'Shvat. The end of the second timeline was Tu B'Shvat. Now we just went past that. But now we have three more very important events in 2017. One being the Great American Solar Eclipse on August 21st. The final being the Revelation 12 sign on September 23rd, 2017. But there's another very important event in 2017 that I think many have probably overlooked. And we cannot overlook this very key marker. August 1st, 2017 was the Great American Chipping Party, or the Wisconsin Chipping Party, when a company in Wisconsin had 50 of their employees microchipped. Now, the other very important detail about this is that this was the 9th of Av. This is the day that the temples were destroyed. The 9th of Av, August 1st, 2017. And so there's a connection between the microchipping of humanity and the destruction of the temple. Okay. Now, as we're watching right now, leading up, we're in February now, and where are we going to be going? Okay. Well, I want to bring some things to your attention as we try to kind of coordinate. Now, I've got 3 dates highlighted here. I've got 3 dates highlighted. The first one is the inauguration day, which is day 1335 from Ascension Day, the inauguration day. The second day I have time that highlighted is the 1290 day marker from the 9th of Av, August 1st, 2017, 1290 days. 1260 days brings us to January 12th, 2021. 1290 days brings us to February 11th, 2021. And the 1335 days brings us to March 28th, 2021. Okay, but if we look at the 1290 day marker from the Wisconsin Shipping Party, okay, now Daniel 12:11 says this: from the time that the daily sacrifice shall be taken away, and the abomination that maketh desolate shall be set up, there shall be 1290 days. Okay. Now, a lot of these timelines, we're wondering, could it be applied to Ascension Day? We went past that. Could it be applied to Pentecost, Israel's 70th Pentecost? We went past that. Okay. Now, we have an event on the 9th of Av in 2017. And this could be applied if we look at the scripture from the time that the abomination is being set up. There should be 1290 days. Okay. So, February 11th, 2021 is 1290 days from the Wisconsin Shipping Party. But I also wanted to let you know that if you go from August 1st, 2017 to February 1st, 2021, it's exactly 42 months. So we have a link between February 1st, 42 months, and the 1260 days from the August 21st, 2017 Great American Eclipse. Okay. So there's a link here between the connection of the 42 months from the Wisconsin Shipping Party, 1260 days from the Great American Eclipse brings us to February 1st. February 1st, 42 months. So let's consider some scriptures here. Okay. If we see the return of Barack Obama through the election of Joe Biden as the inauguration, then we see that, as it says in Daniel 10:13, the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days. But Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me, for I was left there with the kings of Persia. Okay, so from inauguration day, January 20th, the first day in office, January 21st, to February 11th is 21 days. Okay, we have a 21-day battle going on. We have the 1290 days from the abomination, according to Daniel 12:11. From the time that the daily sacrifice shall be taken away, and the abomination that maketh desolate shall be set up, there shall be 1290 days. Okay, we have this connection to February 11th, the 1290 days. We have this connection by 42 months. Revelation 13:5. He was given a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies. He was given authority to continue for 42 months. And so we have from August 1st, 2017, from the abomination, and a abomination. Is this the abomination being set up as a piece of information, understanding for us to know when the rapture of the church may occur? 42 months from August 1st, 2017 brings us to February 1st, 2021. And then it says in Revelation 2:11, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto the death, and I will give thee a crown of life. And here we have February 1st being 1260 days from the Great American Eclipse, being 42 months from the Wisconsin Shipping Party, and we have a 10-day difference to the 1290 days from the abomination, February 11th. Okay? So we have many reasons to continue watching between February 1st and February 11th, okay? Connecting us to the inauguration by 21 days, giving us 10 days of tribulation before the rapture of the church, which may happen on the 1290th day from the abomination, okay? Now, if there are major events that take place today and on the 11th, yet the rapture has not happened, then if there's something that takes place here, then this may be pointing us to a little bit further down the road, which would be March 28th. March 28th. But there's reason to look at February 1st through February 11th. Okay? And we know that the Great American Eclipse, the 1260 days is February 1st, 2021. The 1290 days is March 3rd, 2021. The 1335 days is April 17th, 2021. And of course, the Feast of Trumpets from September 23rd, 2017 leads us to March 6th, 2021. The preparation Sabbath, the Sabbath of preparation for the Passover, 1260 days. 1290 days takes us to the last day of first fruits on April 4th and 5th, 2021. And then the 1335 days takes us to Pentecost around May 20th, 2021. Okay. Now, let us continue, and I will summarize this for you, okay? I will summarize this for you. We have Inauguration Day, January 20th, which was day 1335 from Obama in Berlin, January 19th and 20th, 2021. We have a 21-day Battle of Daniel. If that began January 21st, takes us to February 11th. 42 months to continue from the abomination is February 1st, 2021. We have the 10 days of tribulation from February 1st through 11th, 2021. And we have 1290 days from the abomination, taking us to February 11th, 2021. Now, here we have maybe the reason why Barack Obama revealed his presidential portrait as the serpent in the garden on February 12th, 2018. Obama revealed his presidential portrait, the serpent in the garden, with horns, with a sperm coming out of his forehead, with his with 6 fingers on his left hand. Okay, this was revealed on February 12th. So here is a connection to maybe the revealing of the Antichrist, the rise of the Antichrist, the beginning of the Great Tribulation on February 11th or 12th, 2021. And one final detail here before I close that I wanted to share with you. Zechariah chapter 1 verses 7 through 11 gives us a piece of information. And this may give us understanding of the apocalypse based on the vision of the horses amongst the trees. Now we just had the New Year of the trees in Israel, and we have the blossoming of the almond branches. The almond trees are blossoming right now in Israel. And this passage, when it talks about the myrtle trees, it can be understood as the almond trees. Okay, and it says in Zechariah 1, 7 through 11, upon the 24th day of the 11th month, which is the month Sabbat, in the 2nd year of Darius, came the word of the Lord unto Zechariah, the son of Berechiah, the son of Iddo the prophet, saying, I saw by night, and behold, a man riding upon a red horse. And he stood among the myrtle trees that were in the bottom, and behind him there were red horses, speckled and white. Then said I, O my Lord, what are these? And the angel that talked with me said unto me, I will show thee what these be. And the man that stood among the myrtle trees answered and said, These are they whom the Lord hath sent to walk to and fro through the earth. And they answered the angel of the Lord that stood among the myrtle trees and said, We have walked to and fro through the earth, and behold, all the earth sitteth still and is at rest. So here we have in Zechariah 1, 7 through 11, a passage of Scripture that mentions the 24th day of the 11th month. It mentions the horses, could be referring to the Revelation horses of the apocalypse. They're standing among the trees, which is a reference to the myrtle trees or the almond trees, this time of year when the trees are budding. The new year of the trees, the beginning of the year, the end of winter, the beginning of spring in Israel. And it's talking about a time where there is still rest. The earth is still sitting still and is at rest. Okay. Now, the 24th day of the 11th month on the Hebrew calendar in 2021 is February 6th. So between February 6th and February 7th, and February 7th being the day of the Super Bowl, okay? The Super Bowl may be a reference to the bowls of wrath that are going to be poured out soon afterwards or together with around this time. And we have the arrival of the goat. And everyone knows that Tom Brady is the greatest of all time. Within the reasoning why the Skull and Bones logo, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, is connected to this time frame, the arrival of the goat. Now, the goat is not working for the Patriots. The goat is working for the Skull and Bones. Okay? And this is connected to February 6th and 7th, the timing, just before. Okay? I'm not saying something is going to happen with the Super Bowl. I'm saying there's a passage of Scripture that points us to this time, that around the time of the Super Bowl, this vision was received. Okay? The vision was received of the horses, and the earth was still. The earth was still at rest. Okay. Well, this could be something that's going to be happening immediately after this. Okay. And so we have this connection to February 11th. Okay. So what I wanted to bring to your attention today is we've watched this time from Ascension Day taking us through the inauguration. We've watched the time from Pentecost, the Israel's 70th Pentecost, taking us to B Shvat. We're just past that. What do we have to watch now? Okay. Today is 1260 days from the Great American Eclipse. In 10 days, it will be 1290 days from the Wisconsin Shipping Party. Today, together with the 1260 days from the Great American Eclipse, today is 42 months from the Wisconsin Shipping Party. Okay, is this connected to the 42 months given to the Antichrist to continue? Okay, now we may see even more so because we have been watching ever since this whole past year, okay, of the COVID lockdowns, and this whole past year has been a setup for 2021 and what they're calling the Great Reset, what they're calling the mandatory vaccinations that are coming right now, okay? And this is all being prepared for the arrival of the Antichrist. And now we have these key days that are still before us. Even since December, the vaccination that began on December 14th in Hanukkah. Then we had the great conjunction, the vaccinations that began in Israel. We had the dissolving of the Knesset on December 22nd. Then we had the election of Joe Biden in the inauguration. Okay, and now all of the movements of Joe Biden are against the Christians. The executive order to crack down on domestic terrorism and everything that happened at the Capitol now being blamed on the Christians, and the reason for them to stifle, to silence, to censor, to even persecute or even eliminate the Christians from this world, which is their end game. Anyone who can't see that the disappearance of the Christians is their end game, okay, the getting rid of God completely in this world is their end game, okay. So all of this is connected to these timelines that we're watching, and we see the inauguration as an important day. A 21-day battle could be speaking of this time leading to February 11th. We have this time today. Today is 1260 days from the Great American Eclipse. Okay, so my encouragement to all of you is to stay ready. We do not know the day or the hour, but we can stay informed, we can stay ready, we can watch, we can be understanding. The Wisconsin Ship Party could be leading to a mandatory vaccination that is in the works right now. When is it going to take off? When is the Antichrist going to arrive, which will bring about the wrath of God, the rapture of the church, the beginning of the Great Tribulation? Okay. Everything right now is birth pains. Everything right now is precursors, signs for us to know that we should stay ready always. Okay. I pray you guys are blessed. I will leave links for you of all my previous videos that we've been watching leading us up to January 28th, now February 1st, and now we have a watch window. We can continue between February 1st and February 11th, 2021. I pray you are all blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.